Let me ask you this. Can you beat Chris?
Definitely.
E aí, fãs de bodybuilding, eu sou o Roger e hoje eu tô aqui para mais um vídeo, e esse vídeo aqui vai ser mais um corte lá do canal do Jay Cutlercast, em que recentemente o Urs fez a sua participação. Foi um podcast muito interessante, que inclusive o link do podcast completo vai estar aí na descrição para vocês. É claro que aqui no meu canal eu trago para vocês os cortes, né, legendados, e no caso no vídeo original não tá legendado. Muitas vezes o pessoal pergunta, e o vídeo original, o vídeo original está aí na descrição, porém não tem legendas, né? As legendas aqui do meu canal sou eu mesmo que faço. E cara, eu vou te falar, esse corte tá muito interessante. Bom, pra quem não sabe, hoje já está nos Estados Unidos há um bom tempinho, e agora estamos faltando 2 semanas, rapaziada. Isso mesmo, 2 semanas para o Mr. Olympia. E é claro que o assunto Chris Bumstead ia surgir numa conversa com o Urs Kalesinski, né, já que ele é um dos melhores atletas da Classic Physique, atualmente é o 4º colocado no Mr. Olympia. E é óbvio que ele foi questionado sobre o Chris Bumstead, o que ele acha sobre o Chris nesse ano, e se ele vê que ele tem a capacidade de vencer o Chris ainda nesse ano. Eu tenho certeza que a resposta dele vai deixar vocês bem interessados no mínimo, né? O mínimo que eu posso falar. E se você curte esse tipo de vídeo, eu peço que você deixe o seu like, se inscreva no canal para mais vídeos como esse, e agora fiquem com o vídeo.
An open guy and only witnessing through my lifetime, mostly, you know, obviously the transition of bodybuilding and looking back at the Arnold era, whatever, which I think like some of those guys were bigger than what you guys are today, right? Because I don't think they had like the weight caps, right? It was like height, right? Or whatever. Yeah. So I saw the standard of Danny Hester. Okay. He was the first to Breon to Chris. So like it seems like they haven't figured out what the ultimate body
All three
is
are
yet.
completely different.
Yeah. So my question is, like, when is it going to land? I mean, you've seen like the mass monster and open bodybuilding, then you've seen more aesthetic, right? But the biggest guy usually is the guy that wins, right? I mean, the roundest, whatever, and the best condition, right? But I mean, what's the standard going to be? I mean, when Chris gets either beat or retires.
That's the interesting question, I would say. But
let me ask you this. Can you beat Chris?
Definitely, yes. Yes.
Good. Where is there certain areas where you think you are better than him?
I wouldn't say certain areas. I would say, and that's a big point in classic more than in the open class, it's about the day of the competition. If you are 5% off in the open, maybe you, when I'm wrong, you correct me, please. But in the open, when you are 5% off, it's more tolerated sometimes because you are so much bigger. But in classic, when you have the 5% off your condition on a little water texture under your skin, you can move like 3 to 4 places, especially in the top spots.
I said to him at the gym, when you took your top off and you were posing, I said, crazy condition. And he said, it's classic. He has to be.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
And I said to him, what did I say? Can you imagine?
Yeah. He said, imagine if an open guy was conditioned like that.
Yeah. And what'd you tell me?
Whoever it is, lights out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, I said Hadi Chupa. I said Hadi Chupa.
That's what I say as well.
That conditioned.
Yeah, and he impresses me so hard. I love condition. I don't know why, but I know condition is no genetic thing. It's just suffering and just working your fucking ass off. Sorry to say that, but
our podcast, you can say.
Yeah, it's like you need to work your ass off for condition, and everybody can reach it. And in classic, of course, you have the weight limit, and that needs to push you more to get in this condition. But for me, it's a big part, and especially when you are on the Olympia stage, the biggest stage in this world, you need to show